What are some affordable items under $100 that are life-changing? A detachable showerhead. Get the water everywhere on yourself from all angles. An electric heating under blanket. It is bliss. I have joint, muscle pain, and it's been much better since I started slow cooking myself overnight. A fabric shaver. Refreshes sweaters, coats, etc. in no time and saves replacing the garments that are in otherwise good condition. Is this like a lint remover? I swear the ones I've had have been super crappy and all my jumpers end up with those little balls of fabric. Any recommendations for a good one? It's not like the roller, sticky paper lint remover. This is specifically for piling of fabrics and if you open it up it has actual little blades in there. I don't have a recommendation. I just went with the most review online that was under $20 and so far so good. It made a sweater that I love look so much better. A mini handheld vacuum was one of the best purchases my wife made this year lol. It's so useful for cleaning the couches, small messes, or the car. If you have pets it's also worth paying the little extra for the specialized vacuum. I used regular vacuums for years before switching over to one of the pet hair vacuums and holy shit, it takes like half the time. Edit. For everyone asking for recommendations, I swear by Bissell's Pet Hair Eraser. They've got both upright and handheld models, some more expensive than others, but I have one of each upright and handheld, then didn't pay over $100 for either of them. They're an absolute godsend. Slow close toilet seats. Pros. Quiet, easy. Cons. You'll forget if you go to someone else's house. One of those headband flashlights. Buy one and thank me later. My brother's wife made fun of him for getting me one for Christmas. Turned out to be one of the most practical, useful gifts I've ever received. I use it at all the time. A good, sharp chef's knife will make cooking much easier. Remember to budget for a sharpener too, to keep it sharp. All knives need care. A shoehorn. So simple and cheap, and instantly turns 5 seconds of the most annoying wriggling and forcing into a 1-second maneuver. I'm amazed they seem to have gone out of style. Also, a fire extinguisher on every level of your house. A second monitor. It makes so much of a difference. It doesn't need to be fancy, but being able to look at two things at once makes doing work so much easier. And then you start thinking that a third dot screen would make you life even better. Blackout curtains, or just any way to block the light coming through your window. I fall asleep so much faster now that my room is pitch black at night. Timer caps for pill bottles. Basically, the cap is a timer that resets every time you open the bottle. You can get some on Amazon for like $10. I take my medicine every morning right when I wake up. Some mornings I'll even take it and go back to sleep for approximately 30 minutes until it kicks in and wakes me up. Some mornings, I'd forget that I took it and went back to sleep, and accidentally take a second when I wake up. 100 milligrams of Vyvanse makes for a fucking crackhead fever dream of a day. At that level it actually makes you less productive, so you get nothing done and deal with insane side effects all day. Conversely, some days I'd accidentally go without it because I thought I took it already and get nothing done. The timer cap pill bottle literally totally fixed that problem. It also made me aware that one of my friends stole my medication. They still won't fess up to it. I wish they would. It was fucked up, but I'd forgive them. We're not very close anymore. 2 meters charging cable. Braided, not plastic. I second this. I'm not longer restricted to laying on one side of my bed to charge my phone. A gram scale. It can be used for a lot of minor measurements. It can easily measure water since 1 gram is 1 milliliter. Also very handy for drug dealing. Good, high-quality underwear. Not like the 5-pack for $15 at Walmart. Quality underwear from somewhere may not be majorly life-changing, but the day-to-day improvement is amazing. A toaster oven. I used to think of them as something college kids have in their dorm rooms, but at age 60 I bought one. That was early this year, and I haven't turned on my full-size oven since then. I now toast things that I never would have toasted before, because the full oven was overkill. No more untoasted sandwiches. It also makes a nice pizza oven. Take a tortilla and put pizza toppings on it. A thick, cozy bath towel. Why waste all of that shower goodness just to rub yourself with sandpaper after you get out? Costco has amazing towels. I was visiting my parents' house and their towels were like clouds and they said they were from Costco, so I went and bought a whole new set for myself immediately and they were incredibly affordable. A bra that actually fits. Good socks. I wear darn tough and my feet feel so much better. Edit. As others have mentioned, and the warranty is worth it alone. Our unconditional lifetime guarantee is simple. If our socks are not the most comfortable, durable and best fitting socks you had ever owned, return them for another pair. No strings, no conditions. Socks guaranteed for life. Double edit. A friend returned some that he bought on Amazon. Wore out incredibly fast. TT told him they were actually counterfeit and gave him a credit to buy some real ones from their store. A rice cooker. I would love to have an amazing kitchen with expensive equipment, but right now I can't. You can make a ton of stuff you didn't think you could with a rice cooker. Either that or a pressure cooker. Edit. Because so many people are commenting, a rice cooker can be used not just for making rice. I've made whole meals using it. Steamed vegetables, made cakes, perfect for oatmeal, etc. Command strips hangers. I hang all my favorite kitchen utensils, pots, pans, oven mitts, on the inside of cabinet doors so I don't have to hunt for stuff while cooking. Also, in the bathroom, brushes, blow dryer, flat iron. If it can be hung, it is. Something actually life-changing and around $100. A trauma kit, not a boo-boo kit. Trauma kit for massive injuries. Boo-boo kit is good too. You'd be surprised how useless band-aids are when the damage is severe enough. Edit. Boo-boo kits are gauze tape, disinfectant, and stuff beyond actual band-aids. Also D&T sharpening stones. Dull knives are garbage and maintenance isn't all that hard. A shampoo brush. Not only does my hair feel cleaner than ever since getting one, but my scalp doesn't itch anymore. I tried everything including prescription shampoos. I didn't have dandruff or any other issue that should cause the itching, but all the same my head itched so bad all the time. I wanted to shave my head and rub sandpaper on my scalp to get some relief. Caught one of these to help scrub my head, and now while I might get a tiny itch here and there, I no longer want to rip my scalp off to make the itching stop. Humidifier. No more dry skin in the winter. No more sore throats in the morning. Mine even has a little pod that you can put a drop of essential oil on if you want it to smell good. I'm gonna go exactly opposite and say dehumidifier depending on where you live. It's so damp in my town that I used to get pretty bad mold on the walls, and it definitely fucked with my lungs before I got the dehumidifier. Now, no mold. I grew up with both in my house. Gross and humid summer weather, bone dry winter. A reusable water bottle. It's amazing how much of a difference there is in the amount of happiness you have when you just stay hydrated. A houseplant. After a few weeks, you'll get addicted to loving it, and in a blink of an eye your room will be a tropical jungle. Either that, or you'll kill it almost immediately and plunge further into the despair of existential dread. Literally lights. I'm more productive and happier in a brightly lit room. Fiance says Diva Cup. Though of course this only applies to people with periods. Literally anything better than the speakers built into your TV, a cheap Bluetooth radio to your car, a Bidit, Wi-Fi bulbs or outlets, Sonic Hair toothbrush, cheap espresso machine Delhone GC155. Condoms for real. Some people should really consider buying them. Electric toothbrush, much better than conventional ones. Mine costs $18. Brushing teeth is now much more effortless. I used to feel tired brushing my teeth properly. A meat thermometer. Take all the guesswork out of your internal temperatures. No more assuming and possibly eating undercooked meat or eating dried out chicken. Tongue scraper is my first choice. The gunk I get off my tongue is so satisfying. Also, any sort of physical fitness stuff. Jump rope. dumbbells, wrist rollers, hand grits. A defensive driving class, please. Some of y'all need to take one. A Bidet. They are like $30 on Amazon. Silicone cooking utensils, hands down way better than a metal utensil. The scraping power of them is outstanding. Plus I don't have to worry about scraping the Teflon on the pots and pans. An Instant Pot. Completely changed my attitude towards cooking. Also, the meals I make are very tasty and last for days. So great investment, saves money. I eat healthier, but still enjoy restaurant quality meals. Crock pot. Slow cooker. I honestly thought it would be another kitchen gadget that I'd never use. It gets used a couple of times a week. I do my Sunday roast joint in it and the meat falls off the bone. Great for casseroles, soups, sauces. Rechargeable LUS plasma lighter. LUS plasma lighter works great and never worry about butane or refilling. Also better for the environment. Tub shroom. It's a rubber plug type thing with holes in it that you put in the tub drain, kind of shaped like a mushroom, hence the name. It catches probably 95% of hair and gunk while still allowing the water to flow down. After your shower, just remove from the drain and pull off the hair. This part can maybe be a little gross, but hey, it's your hair and toss in the garbage. They're maybe $15, $20, and will save you heaps of time, money, and frustration by keeping your drain clear. A ukulele. You can get a decent beginner Nanto one and carry it anywhere. Learning to play and being able to carry it anywhere I want has been amazing. Condoms. They're only about $15 for a box of 36, and if you're on Reddit all the time, that should last you a long time. The money you'll save on not having children is absolutely life-changing. Trust me, I have 3 children. Leatherman multi-tool. I had an original super tool, the biggest model, for 17 years before I put it down one day and never saw it again. I've since gotten a Surge, the new big one, and have carried it for about 5 years now. I use it for something most days and I never struggle to open a box. Just pull out the knife. Slightly more than $100 though. One of those battery packs to jumpstart your car. I bought one a few years back and keep it in the car. Have used it to not only jump my own car but several other folks in need of help. Also bought one for my son for peace of mind. He also has used his numerous times. It can also charge phones and other small devices. I now have $1,200 of purchases need to make immediately. Thanks for watching. Share your stories in the comments.